Yeah, how's it going, everybody? It is AnonymousZao, and we are back with another guide video for Evolve Stage 2. And this time we are going to do one on my personal favorite medic, RogueVal. We did one with Abe, so it's time to switch it up a little bit. And I think we'll go ahead and... yeah, we'll just stick to the elite skin. Why not? It looks pretty sick. So with perks, it does kind of depend with Val, or RogueVal. It really just kind of depends on what your monster's playstyle is, if you know the person playing monster. But personally, I like a lot of mobility with RogueVal, just ensuring that you can dodge if the monster decides to try to focus you. So myself personally, I like to take the fuel perks a lot of times. But again, it really does vary, just depending on exactly what your personal playstyle is, and if you know the person playing monster, if you know their playstyle, obviously you can choose your perks around that. But again, I do like the fuel perk, so I think we're going to go with that for the first one. Depending, you can take enhanced defense if you're wanting a little bit of extra tankiness, if you think you're going to get focused, but again, I'm just going to take the fuel. It's just going to make more sense than, of course, Boreum battery for that extra recharge speed. So it looks like we do have a first-time Hank player, and we're going against a level, is that 41 Meteor Goliath, I think? Or is that 46? Can't remember. But this is going to be an interesting game. This will probably actually be a really good game. To try to kind of show exactly how RogueVal works, because it is against a player that clearly plays a lot of Meteor Goliath. So hopefully this should be a really good example, actually, of just how effective RogueVal can be, and just how annoying she is to kind of deal with, to be completely honest. But it looks like our assault's on a 7-game win streak, so... I don't know if he's won with Torvald all 7 games. That'll be interesting. But either way, so with RogueVal, essentially the way that you want to do this is you want to attempt to not be the focus of the monster, but you want to work as like an off tank, because her ability to self-heal, she doesn't have a heal like what Kyra has, like a burst heal that'll heal teammates. She has a heal that will literally heal herself, and that's it. So it's all up to her chain gun, or her chain med gun, to heal her teammates, because her heal burst only heals herself. So let's see, and clearly this guy has not watched my Abe Trapper video. So our Trapper immediately hit the planetary scanner, even though we saw that the monster disrupted the birds and we already had an idea of which direction to go. So that kind of sucks. But myself personally, I like to run around with the poison dart gun. Reason being is it does highlight the monster if you hit them. It does highlight them for, I think it's 5 seconds? 5 or 6 seconds? I can't remember the exact time. But that can be incredibly useful. Obviously, it's not as good as like Abe's tracking dart, but it's definitely not bad. Okay, so he's pissed off some birds over here, so we're gonna run around in this direction. But I personally enjoy using the poison dart gun, just simply for that opportunity to try to hit him with a dart. Gives you a little bit of dot damage, reveals the monster's location, and we got our dome. Okay, so essentially what you're going to want to do with these kinds of fights is you need to aim your med gun directly at the person that needs the most healing, because it will do more healing to the person that is taking the direct shot. But at this point, you're going to want to switch back and forth. You're going to shoot him with a poison dart, shoot him with your sniper rifle, and then immediately switch to your med gun, start healing, and wash, rinse, repeat. So med gun, get some healing, keep people alive, and then either once the med gun runs out, like it just did, then you can just switch back to the poison. But since you are the medic and you are Rogue Val, it is your responsibility to pick up teammates. The main reason being is you don't provide any kind of chase. So, you running after the monster with your assault, if you manage to catch the monster, you're not really going to be able to do a whole lot. I mean, obviously, you're the medic, you can keep people alive, that's wonderful, but you're not really going to provide as much as, say, like, the assault and the support, or the assault and the trapper. So if somebody goes down and you are Rogue Val, don't be a dick. Go pick them up. Because again, you don't really offer much. Aside from the healing, you don't offer. You don't have a speed boost. You don't have like a damage reduction or a shield that you can give people. So there's no point in you being the person that runs off and leaves somebody else to heal. But it looks like found the monster here. He was actually able to get a sneak attack on our assault, it looks like, but he's just going to take off. So we're going to see if we can try to cut him around. Fuck. Alright, well. Those are horrible shots. Okay, there we go. So you see how it highlights him? It puts like a lime green outline of him. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it does last about 5 seconds. But it's just really helpful because you can kind of see what the monster is doing for 5 seconds, even though they are out of your line of sight. But I'm going to cut off because right now, basically our entire team is just clumping up. Like, they're just moving as one unit, and they're not at all trying to fan out. See, because they're all just running the same direction. But if he cuts to the right, well, there's nobody over here. So they just leave a lane open, basically, for the monster to get out on. But it looks like he did not actually cut to the right. He did, in fact, continue to the left. And they should be able... They're probably going to dome him here, actually. Yeah. I really wish that they wouldn't dome immediately unless the monster tried to start running away. But I got to try to hurry up here. See if I can get some heals in, because he's getting fucked. No. Alright. So that's not good. Basically, as Rogue Val, since you have obviously the gun, you don't want to stand next to the person's body if possible. Try to just hit him with the gun and revive him with that. I'm just going to try to keep him alive because for whatever reason the monster really wants him dead. He's not like trying to focus on the strikes. Oh shit. See if I can keep this guy alive. So this is actually a really good strategy, and this is why using the Tinkerbell perks works. Because as Rogue Val, you can just sit there and float above the battlefield and just continuously heal people. And the monster has a really hard time getting to you. So that's why like the flight efficiency and the recharge speed on jetpack is so important. So while he's running, you just want to hit him with some darts, get that dot going on him. Switch to your sniper, try to hit him with a couple rounds with the sniper. But yeah, so essentially when you're doming and you are Rogue Val, you want to pick a high spot. You want to try to get to the top of a rock or a cliff or a building and just aim downward at your teammates. Because again, your medgun will chain off the teammates. As long as they're within like a certain range, they don't have to be standing side by side in order for it to chain. Like, they can actually be kind of far away from each other and it'll still connect. So as long as you have one person kind of in range of you, then it's simple. You literally just stand on a cliff and you just heal people. But he's gonna evolve here. This is actually a really risky evolve for him because we have Dome up and he's just sitting right here in the cave. And unfortunately our assault didn't do anything, but I'm getting the fuck out of there. That was really risky for me to be there alone. Did he dome it so he's cornered? No. Nah, I think... Fuck. Yeah, there's a way for him to get around. Okay. But either way, okay, so he's immediately going to focus our support, which is probably a good call on his part, because Hank is really, really annoying to deal with because of the shields. But that's the thing, with Hank and Rogue Val, this is such an annoying team comp to have to go against, because Hank has the constant shields, Rogue Val has constant heals. And it is just ridiculous. So now that the med gun's out, again, you just switch to your poison dart, shoot him with the poison dart, switch to your sniper, get some shots off on him with the sniper, and keep at it. So we did kill our Hank there, so that was unfortunate. So just keep hitting him with the darts, keep hitting him with the sniper. So and that's the thing, people underestimate the effectiveness of like dots and chip damage. Like, granted, it's not a ton of damage. It's not like, you know, Hyde with the flamethrower just standing there and chunking them, or like a Blitz Markov mine or something. It's not going to do 11 billion damage, but when he doesn't have armor and he's running away, any damage you're doing is health damage. So even if it's just, you know, 20 damage a second for 5 seconds, yeah, that's still health damage. That's still permanently being taken away from him, and he's not going to be able to get it back. So don't be afraid to use those poison darts. Don't be afraid to take random shots with your sniper while he's running away just to try to do that chip damage. But it looks like we're going to be able to corner him up here. Our dome is just about ready, but he is going to come after me. Oh, fuck. Alright, well that was really shitty. He's immediately going to start focusing me, because now I'm broken away from the pack. So I'm just going to try to fly as much as possible. I'm going to catch that rock with my face. That's wonderful. So notice I was at about a quarter health, and then I used my heal, and I'm almost full health again. Or I was almost full health, and then I caught another rock in the face. But this is the thing, like, that's the strength of Rogue Val, is she can... Basically, she makes the monster waste so much time. Like, she occupies so much of his time to kill. Because, and especially if you have like a Bucket. So Hank and Rogue Val and Bucket and Rogue Val are absolutely fucking broken. Because with Rogue Val, if a monster focuses me, I just pop my 4, I pop my heal burst, basically heal myself back to 100 health, and then Bucket hits his cooldown ability, and my burst heal is instantly off cooldown, basically. And so even if the monster continues to focus me, then I can just pop it again. So it's basically like he's had to kill me, or he has to kill me 3 times. And that's a lot of time to invest as the monster to get 1 strike on somebody. So you gotta play to those strengths and play to those advantages that Rogue Val does have, because she does not have the greatest healing in the world. I'm not gonna lie. She's an effective medic, but like Kyra, each burst shot that she gets does like, I think 125 health it regenerates, whereas Rogue Val just kind of regenerates like 50, or depending on if it's the main person you're shooting with it or not, it's like maybe 70 health per second. So it's basically half, but this is a really bad place for him to be. He should not have gone in there. I'm not going to be able to out-heal a Meteor Goliath DPS when he's that low on health. It's just... it's not really going to be possible. Is he going to be able to get the way, though? Oh, no, he's probably dead here. Yep. Alright. So that sucked. He ran back into the cave, and that was a really bad call on his part. That was terrible positioning. But as long as we can... Okay, so I had to use my heal burst there. I'm going to run back to the Torvald mortar, see if I can scare off the Goliath. I'm going to juke over here. Fuck. That AoE punch on those rocks, it hurts. But look at how much damage he is taking for these strikes. Like, he's taking bars of damage and bars of health just for these strikes. So I think he's gonna go pick it. Oh. Okay. I guess not. I thought I saw Hank turn around like he was gonna go pick up Electro Griffin. So I just started running forward because I thought he was gonna run back anyway, but I'll go back and get him. But another thing that a lot of people don't know, or they might not know about Rogue Val, is she actually has a passive AoE heal, and now he's stage 3. So we can just relay fight this. I really don't want to try to outfight a Meteor Goliath in the open. But Rogue Val does have a passive AoE heal, so teammates that are nearby her will passively regenerate health, and so will Val, obviously. they'll all passively regenerate health. So that's why it's not so... God damn it, he's caught out. Okay, so this is not good. My healing gun is basically depleted. Oh, thank God, he missed those abilities. That was huge that he missed all those. So we got to at least take a bar of health here, or else this entire dome is just not even worth it. Because he's gonna get him. Yeah, I can't out heal through that. There's just too much damage. If he's catching the rock, getting flame breath and leap smashed, I cannot out heal that. There's just way too much damage. But I don't know. The Meteor Goliath, I'm not 100% sure exactly. What is his target here? I don't know if he tried to hit me with that or not, but okay, so he's taking a lot of damage though. We might actually just be able to finish it right here. Oh my God, he's so fucking low. Come on. Fuck, for real? He literally has like a third of a bar of health. And he actually, god damn it. Alright, so dropship is a minute and 18 away. So we're not gonna have Hank back. It's basically, oh shit. And then he gets fucking pounced because he's not by his teammates. And now he's basically dead. Holy shit. This is why you cannot go off alone. Like, you need to have at least one person within your field of view, so that if you get pounced, they can shoot the monster off of you. Okay, so we're just gonna post up here. Because at this point, we have the advantage, because he has like a third of a bar of health. So even if he armors up completely, Torvald can still do decently well against its armor with the shrapnel grade and the shotgun. And between my poison dot, the electro griffin dot with the harpoon, and the sniper, we should be able to hopefully break through the armor pretty quick here. But you see, like, I'm literally just standing up here and providing heals. The second my medic gun is about to run out of charge, just switch to your poison dart gun, hit him with the poison dart, switch to the sniper, hit him with the sniper, switch back to your medic gun, and just keep healing, and that's GG.
Good job.
So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or if maybe there's a hunter that you want to see a video on. If you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that button as well. It really helps me out a lot. But regardless, I do hope that you guys maybe just picked up one or two tricks, or maybe learned something new that you didn't know before by chance. But look at that chain med gun healing, 11,800 health. Basically, I made one of his abilities useless, and that's the power of Rogue Val. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, though. Things of that nature.